Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Eat. It's a thing. Got a letter from Paula! It's awful, Steven. I spent endless hours raising the perfect flower, but then a bug got in it, and it ended up dying. I was so shocked, I've been in bed ever since. If I ever see that bug again, I'm a bummed Paula. Boy, do I have bugs and flower stories. Mostly one. This came from last year, but I imagine it's gonna be a thing that happens this year too. So we have a mint plant that sits on the back of the sink. I kinda hate the thing. Well, mint plants, if you didn't know, attract flies. Mint itself attracts flies. Yeah, this mint plant last year got so absolutely covered and coated in flies that literally touching it summoned the swarm. Like, it was ridiculous. Muffin, has it yourself a clownfish? She's doing an oil painting of clownfish, and right now, here's the thing, I'm not really sure what one looks like. Painting without a reference. Trade, old board floor? Yeah, sure, let's do it. I mean, I wish I could have just given this to you, because I would have had the inventory space, but it's fine. It's fun, let's do it sometime. I'm getting some time, quackers. So today also marks the first day that I have now exercised with wrist and ankle weights, even though technically it's 4 sets of ankle weights, as I'm even wrapping them around my wrists. They're 5 pound adjustable down to 1 pound. I had the 1 pound around my wrists and 5 pounds around my ankles because literally having them on my ankles, I could barely even tell they were there. My wrists, on the other hand, I could tell they were there. Partially just because they were kind of loose, but that's fine. I was able to work with that. But also just, that's a lot of extra weight to have on your hands. You may not think that's much, but like, your hands and wrists and stuff don't tend to weigh that much. So adding an extra pound is actually a decent chunk of weight for that part of your body specifically. Meanwhile, like 5 pounds on, say, your ankles probably wasn't going to be much. Tomorrow's the bug off! I almost forgot about that. It's a good thing they reminded me. I'm gonna probably still forget, but it'll be fine. That is if you're pretty active. Also, I didn't sleep the longest. I am looking forward to sleeping in when I do lay down. I ended up getting woken up a few times while trying to sleep, so... One was just simply the playlist I had on ended before I wanted it to, because I hadn't realized that one of the videos in that playlist, even though I have not watched any of these videos in months, was saved halfway through. So it, instead of being like, I think the video is normally 3 hours, it was only like an hour. So I ended up waking up a couple hours earlier than I had planned, which sucks. Like, I both love and hate that feature on YouTube, where it'll remember, like, your progress through a video. Like, it's definitely convenient, especially for someone like me who struggles to watch a long video in one sitting. You know, it lets me go back to that video and pick up basically right where I left off. That's nice. That is assuming I didn't just leave the video open. But when I haven't poked at a video in months, like, I was putting on Ranked 10 Yu-Gi-Oh's, some of his playlists to sleep to. And the last time I did that was January? So, like, it's been half a year. Hello there, dearie. Running into you is always a nice surprise for you. What to talk about? Let's talk. Want to grow a really vibrant garden this year? Got a little tip for you. Don't just mix up your plants randomly. Try placing some of the same type near each other. Kind of arrangement leads to all sorts of interesting offspring. For example, 2 red lilies will sometimes produce a black lily. You can thank me later. I kind of like the random flowers. I'm gonna still try to place things next to each other. But yeah, like, it's been half a year. You would think in that time that they would be like, okay, it's time to forget your progress through this video now. Oh, pal. Howdy, sister. So anyway, did you, like, need something? Let's chat. You know, I really have no idea what you do all day. Are you, like, super sly? Or am I just not paying attention? Man, this is no good. There's all sorts of stuff I'm missing out on. I mean, not really. I don't really do anything. Poppy! Hello, dearie. Isn't this perfect picnic weather? So what's on your mind? Just want to chat. I read a recent article about the importance of a balanced diet and overall health. Fresh fruit would help balance out all the figgy pudding I've been eating lately. You can bring me a piece of fruit if you find one. Any kind is fine. Sure, I could do that. Yeah, I just, like, I do wish that YouTube would be a little better about that. Where instead of just being like, no, this is your life now. Come back to that video a year from now and it'll still start part of the way through. And it's like, but I don't want that. I don't want this, Mr. Johnson. It's great that we have so many chances to talk. So excited. Cherry. I could have went and got a perfect apple, but I think our perfect apple tree is almost about to go poof, so before we did this. Chip flavor and texture with just the right balance of sweetness and juiciness. Yep, that was tasty. Sawhorse. Alright, plus I mean I'm drinking cherry juice, so. Those are some really big cherries, so I could see it. Trying to think of other things to yap about. Maybe we can come talk with Penelope. Maybe she'll give us something. Give me something to yap about. Because, like, there's really not much to say about exercising with wrist weights other than I did it. I didn't do my whole exercise with it, and I didn't do my whole normal exercise. I only did it with 1,700 actions today instead of, you know, adding an extra 1,000 onto that. What's you, Dumpling? I love visitors in the afternoon. What's up? What's that? I went to Costello the other day and I was thinking of moving away from our happy town. Sure, Costello was just pulling my leg. Who would ever want to leave this place? Him. He's a jerk. That's why. I hate to break that to you, but he is a jerk. Did I edit? Hold on. I just had that thought. I'm positive I did. Yeah. Already had the video scheduled. Ooh. Yesterday's doing pretty good. That being day 196. I suppose something I should make mention of, in case any of you guys are worried. The wildfires up here in Canada are mostly in Ontario at the moment. I am not in Ontario, thankfully. I am over in Nova Scotia, which is like half the country away, and Canada be pretty big. I am fine. That's not to say a wildfire can't start in Nova Scotia. We've already had one this year and it burned 8,000 acres. But for now, I'm fine. I will keep you guys updated if anything does happen around here. Still you. Hello, Ginger Snap. What do you talk about? Just want to chat. Adore living alone. Seems like the grown-up thing to do. I was so nervous when I arrived in town. Silly me, right? I managed to make some friends. Awesome friends like Penelope and you. So now instead of feeling like I live by myself, I'm actually living with all my best friends. Like, oh. Yeah. I have not found many fossils yet today. Yeah, I will say, like, and this, I don't want you guys to worry. if there was an evacuation order for my area, I don't know where we would go. Like, it's not like we've got a car. But we've not needed one. Probably won't ever need one. So, like an evacuation order. I mean, a car, that would be really helpful to have. I'm not gonna deny that at all. That'd be amazing. That would open up so many more places I could potentially find work. It would be great. But without one, it's really one of those catch-22s of life. You need a job to get a car, but you really can't get a job without a car. Like, all of the work has been steadily moving just further and further away from where the majority of people are. And it's getting really annoying. Now, admittedly, there would be more options available to me for work if we were living in a different part of the city I'm living in. But this house was cheap. And honestly, it's not even that far out of the city. It's just everywhere that's hiring is on the outskirts of the freaking town. And it's a pretty big town. Technically, they're not even in this town. It's weird. Well, I found at least 3 fossils. Keeping an eye out for others. May as well do a Gulliver check. I suppose I can yap a little bit about continuing to play around with Pokemon Emerald Ironmon. Because I had a test run I was doing. I'm still just playing around with it to see how I feel about it. And I had a test run where I don't even remember what... No, I remember what I was using. I was using a mill tank that rolled something like 200 base attack. It had good enough speed, but it had like 200 base attack. It was one-shotting things with Weather Ball. Because Gen 3, Weather Ball is a physical attack. Because it's normal type. I think it actually would have changed to a special attack in the rain. So, like, this wasn't an ideal Pokemon. But yeah, I had that going for me. I get to Roxanne. I beat through everything Roxanne had. She only has her ace left because she hadn't sent it out the entire battle. Her ace? Mewtwo. And this Mewtwo was extra. Hey, Pops. So, Yuri, how are you today? Oh, I said Pinkest again. Whoever pointed out how often I say Pinkest. It's a habit I just can't shake. I mean, it doesn't make you seem boring. Having a catchphrase of your own, though, would be kind of nice. Right, brain for new catchphrases? I can't think of anything. If all great ideas, what do you think I should say? Let's see. Well, you are a squirrel. Pinecone. I think that's how pinecone is spelled. Yeah. I'm never like... Oh, that's a... No. No. Why would someone name an AI after it? No. No, I'm not using that now. Nutty. I think that was her default catchphrase. But, you know. Man, why would someone name an AI Pinecone? Why you gotta ruin Pinecones like that? Those nutties! Those are off the tongue. Used all the time. That has made me more just unreasonably upset than I It probably should be, but like, that was such a, like a, oh man, it's a cute idea because squirrels collect pine cones. It'd be, but like now I just don't want to use that as a catchphrase. Why the tech bros gotta be like this? Like, they could just leave words alone. They could do the Chinese company thing and just grab a bunch of letters and that become their name. Like, you know, they could do that. And I'm not even throwing shade at these, like, various Chinese companies, because I know they're basically just doing that because that is their easy way to get into the Western market. Like, they need Western companies, so they're just like, oh, what do we name it? I don't know, rub your face on the keyboard. Cool, that's a name. And then they go with it. Like I can't give them crap for that. Like, it works. It's just part of the regulations, so power to them, really. So man, I need to shave. Getting distracted. Piggy! Oh, hey, Steph. You use some shopping. What's up? Let's chat. I shop till I drop today, and by shop, I mean look but don't buy. Pretty good plan, right? You save me a bunch of bells. You should try it out. I do that, like, every day. And that's why I have a multi-story home. Fancy seeing you here, Steven. Glad I ran into you. Glad I ran into you too, Annalise. I had a train of thought going. It's gone now. I suppose, I don't have it ready, but I did design out, the other main tattoo I kind of want to get. I can hopefully carry this on as I get to it. Need to get through all my random bad artworks, which, to be fair, is all of my artwork, but yeah, there's one prototype, there's another proto. There we go. So I've got despite everything, it's still you. And I've also now got this as an idea, which I consulted some Undertale superfans, and they were like, yeah, cool. So I think it's a pretty good design. You know? Gotta always consult the experts, and they're definitely the experts on that. So we get this little book back all folded up, nice and neat. I actually find it so much easier to, like, doodle in that little book. I think, honestly, the only problem I have with that is just in doodling in general. It, like, I can get really focused on doodling, so if I'm just trying to doodle while I'm doing anything else, it doesn't work. Alright. I know I'm gonna need more accessories, but it's fine. Also, I wish I wasn't so freaking tired. I just ate a big meal as well, so, like, that's not helping me with my energy levels. Mr. Welcome with your sewing machine. Nice, watch out. Is your summer wardrobe all ready? No, it's not. I know I make that joke every time, but that's, you know. The kind of funny thing is, at the moment, the thing that I'm now considering buying is some, like, sweatbands for my wrists, just to make my wrists a little wider while I have the weights on them, because that's really the only issue I'm having with the weights at the moment, is just, like, my wrists are obviously thinner than my ankles. So while the weights go perfectly around my my ankles, that's fine. around my wrists, not so much. They do shift. Beer smells great and tastes strong without being bitter. It's delicious. You can make some amazing coffee cake with it. Yeah, as long as it's not American coffee cake. Because... Okay, this is something I've heard. I don't know how true it is. I've never had American coffee cake. It very much seems like an American biscuit to an everyone else biscuit situation, where Americans call coffee cake something that it's not. From what I understand, and I could be wrong, feel free to correct me if I am wrong, American coffee cake is just cake meant to be served with coffee, not cake made with, of coffee. So, like, it's not a cake with coffee in it, it's a cake to eat alongside a cup of coffee. Like, we have stuff like that up here, too. It's just not called a coffee cake. Like, there are, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but there are cake products that are meant to be eaten alongside, like, coffee or tea. Like, that is just what they're supposed to be served with. So, I don't really know, honestly. I'd love to be informed. I like knowing about things, especially food-related things. Why do you think I need to lose so much weight? I think I'm good just selling all this stuff. Yeah. 9777. Alright. Should I have waited? Okay, that's not that much higher. It is a little higher, but it's not that much higher. I was kind of almost half expecting to see like a 400. Just to like really be like, haha, you should have waited. That might have been this morning, though, to be honest. Oh, jeez, gas. Let's clean up the paths. The animals sure do love trying to fill them in, so... Speaking of... I am really trying to, like, think of other things to yap about. I mean, I finally did some more burner missions in Eve, but that's not really that notable. I mean, burner missions are like they're fun, but like they're not something that you guys would even have any. You guys would have less context on burner missions than you do any other time I get yapping about Eve Online. So, you know, also I swear I will look up how to make amiibo stuff work on this lemon, and I will go and visit the area to the left of town. It'll happen. The campgrounds. I'll visit. I swear it'll happen. It'll be super laggy when it does. Because it'll have to load a bunch of new stuff. There was a game I played a little last night. What the frick was it? Right, I've been back playing a bit of RuneScape Dragon Wilds, which they have added a lot of custom difficulty sliders that I like. No Barbara. An irresistible urge to give you something, so please take this, you have to! It's a shirt. It's a jungle camo shirt. If you like it, go ahead and sell it. It's fine by me. Wow, it's one of the strangest things I've done in a while. I didn't even wrap it first. That's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't like not having a torso. It seems a little weird, not gonna lie. But, yeah. I've got it. But yeah, like, they have added a lot of things where, like, you can adjust default resistance of you, enemies, even, like, specific types of enemies. You can just have the crafting recipes unlocked, which may not sound like much, but some of them are really obnoxious to try to unlock, so I could see myself potentially using that option at some point. I'm not using it on the save I'm currently doing, because I'm trying to see if they've just made unlocking stuff less annoying. I kind of wish they would have stuck closer to proper RuneScape, like, crafting. Because, like, it is a little weird and kind of off-putting in a way to, like, not be dealing with bronze at the point I'm at. Like, it's not what I was expecting. Now, I know the argument can be made, if you're just looking for RuneScape, just play RuneScape. But it is a game called RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I am playing RuneScape. It's just, yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. I had a feeling, and here he is. Come on, man. I came all the way over to this beach. You better get up. You are not. Gulliver. Yeah, Gulliver. He remembered his name. His name's Gulliver. He's a sailor. He goes cage around pretty bad. He's a bird brain. He quacks himself up. I will listen to the fellow side of his boat, so between the waves. I foresee myself too hate when that happens. Yeah, I do too. Stole a sandwich and your memory. Alright. I'll help you out. Okay. And isn't everything you can remember? Let's see. It's an island. Island in the middle of the ocean, which is where I put an island. Yeah. Mr. Giant Heads, Easter Island. Moai. Something like Andrew Day, 7 of them. Just face out to sea. They're watching from me. Ah, thanks for looking out for me, rocks. I gotta roll. Yeah. Yoshi's Island. Not Easter Island. It's the Easter Island Heads. Blue Ocean, Moai, and the lovely Easter Island. I remember now. It's a fancy souvenir. I'm gonna get a Splatoon 3 related thing, I guess. There's a lot of Moai heads in Splatoon 3. That was a case where I was like, as you guys undoubtedly heard, where I was like, Easter Island! And I'm like, wait, is that actually what it's called? It does have like some other name. So like I was thinking that entire time, just like, what would the other name be if it had one? Because like, I'm doing shockingly well at those. Considering I don't feel like I know that much about the world. But apparently I know a lot more than I thought I did. Or my brain knows a lot more than I thought I did, and it doesn't tell me most of the time. I should just touch screen this. It'll go so much faster if I touch screen it. I'm really trying to like think of things to yap about. I mean, like, I could always yap more about RuneScape Dragon Wilds, but I've not really played much of it. I do have bone things, and that's another thing where I'm just like, but there is no bone equipment in RuneScape. Why? Why is this a thing? And the answer is, I don't freaking know, man. They just felt like making bone stuff. Jagex just felt like boning, and, you know, power to them. I just want my brass, or bronze, and then to go from bronze to iron, iron to steel, steel to mithril, mithril to adamant, adamant to rune. And that's just on the melee side of things. Because then you get leather to hard leather to green dragon hide to red dragon hide, black dragon hide. I think that's it for... I think there might be a blue dragon hide now too. Alright, I forgot black armor on the melee side of things. Then there's mages where there's the mage's robe. I know there are more magic armors, I just don't actually know what they're called, because I've never spent a huge amount of time with old school RuneScape's mages. Mostly because, like, you kind of need membership for playing a mage. And quite simply, anytime I have membership for RuneScape, I just play RuneScape 3. But that is going to be it for today. It's just about 4 p.m. Seems like well, now it is 4 p.m. Seems like a pretty good time to end things off. I gotta get a few more things done today, go to bed, get some sleep. I'm really looking forward to sleeping in. I know I already said that, but I'm tired. I'm just very tired. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf and the Bug Off, assuming I don't forget. See you all then.